Liberals freak as Trump calls Putin to congratulate him, forget one important detail. Liberals and the mainstream media are freaking out after President Donald Trump called Vladimir Putin to congratulate him on his recent victory in the Russian presidential election. There's just one important detail that they're ignoring, and you won't want to miss it. According to Daily Caller, President Donald Trump called Vladimir Putin on Tuesday, March 20, 2018, to congratulate him on his re-election victory and said he intends to meet with Putin to discuss important matters, including an arms race that is getting out of control. Trump spoke about his call at a press conference in the White House as he sat next to Saudi Crown Prince Mohammad bin Salman. Trump said he congratulated Putin during the call. "I had a call with President Putin and congratulated him on the victory, his electoral victory," Trump said. The call also had to do with the fact that we will probably get together in the not-too-distant future so that we can discuss arms. We can discuss the arms race. As you know, he made the statement that, being in an arms race is not a great thing. That was right after the election, one of the first statements he made, Trump continued. "And we are spending $700 billion this year on our military, and a lot of it is that we are going to remain stronger than any other nation in the world by far. We had a very good call, and I suspect that we'll probably be meeting in the not-too-distant future to discuss the arms race, which is getting out of control. But we will never allow anybody to have anything even close to what we have, and also to discuss Ukraine and Syria and North Korea and various other things. So I think probably we'll be seeing President Putin in the not-too-distant future," Trump added. After President Donald Trump's statement in regard to his call to Vladimir Putin, the liberal media and a Democratic congressman freaked out for no reason at all. In fact, they all conveniently forgot that former President Barack Obama did the same thing when he was in office. They didn't seem to mind it when Obama did it. One of the liberal hacks who couldn't contain himself is CNN's Zachary Cohen, who indicated that Trump's call to Putin represented some kind of dictatorial link. He said, "Both Trump and Kim Jong-un have now congratulated Putin on his election win." Edward Isaac Dovere from the Washington Post joined in the needless hysteria with this dramatic tweet. He said, "The Kremlin put out its summary of Putin's phone call with Trump before the White House did, saying that Trump congratulated Putin on winning his authoritarian election." Congressman Ruben Gallego Diaz also couldn't resist jumping on board the crazy train with his own tweet. He said, "Putin's running an authoritarian regime. Trump just congratulated him on his re-election." During his fourth year in office, Obama called Russian President-elect and Prime Minister Putin to congratulate him on his recent victory in the 2012 Russian presidential election. I think it's a little hypocritical for the mainstream media and the liberal world to freak out over Trump's congratulatory call to Putin. It's so ironic how these liberal degenerates praised Obama for doing the exact same thing when he was in office, but they rushed to condemn Trump. In addition, Democrats and liberals as a whole accused Trump of not being able to act in a presidential manner before he was elected. I'd say that Trump is doing a phenomenal job of not just acting presidential but of keeping his promises to millions of American patriots. Leave it to Democrats and their friends in the mainstream media to carry the flag of overreaction into any situation. By acting so ridiculously, liberals only continue to discredit themselves in the eyes of the American public. It's about time for someone on that side of the aisle to suggest using common sense.